everybody, and welcome back to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
And
Not wearing sandals.
Brownie.
That was
man.
beautiful. Gregorian chant.
It reminds
Lovely.
me
I was going for Tarzan, then realized I couldn't do Tarzan, so then I gave up.
Man, so what a week. What a week it's been, guys.
Has it been a week?
Episode 113, 112. Are we way past that?
It's, I don't know, something.
I don't even know anymore. Who knows?
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Oh, only 89 more episodes until you can blow more confetti at us. Never again.
Well, let's see. It would have been about 104 on May 4th, right?
Something like that.
'Cause for
It's
two-
113.
Oh, okay. Look at the head on Jeremy.
I said
It's
112.
so shiny.
You said 112, 113 somewhere in there.
Well, we can rewind the tape. Anyways, we will start off with stories of the week. I'm going to start with a story that you guys both haven't heard. Okay.
I think this is inaccurate, but okay, go ahead.
Oh, you guys have not heard this one. I haven't even told you. Remember, I was racking my brain about what's on my phone, and I remembered what's on my phone.
Because you went on Reddit on my phone.
But no, that's not where I got it from.
Oh.
So, my coworker had the worst.
Diarrhea.
The worst. We're gonna get into bodily fluids.
No,
Oh,
Lord.
I don't know if I want to be here with this one.
My coworker got the worst thing ever. It's a series of unfortunate events that involves multiple parties. So she likes to order things off Amazon.
Well, we know who it is now.
It's Brooke.
Oh, okay.
Yep. She ordered some stuff off of Amazon. Now she lives in a little bit out in the woods. And so she bought some clothes. Mm-hmm. And in the same order, she picked up a bottle of deer urine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The delivery man comes running out of his truck, throws the packet onto the front porch, and then immediately starts to puke. Because of the heat, the deer piss blew up all over inside the package, leaked inside of his truck, but not to mention they shipped it with her clothes.
Oh, gosh.
So the bottle of deer pee is all over her clothes. But then the delivery guy also threw up on the box.
No!
Oh, my
So
God.
it had his
Oh my
puke,
gosh.
the deer pee, and she's got pictures of it. If they're on my phone, I can't get them now. Maybe next week, if you remember, I'll email them to Chris. But there's a picture of like the puke spray, the box sitting there completely soaked. It's unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
So
Was she able to wash the clothes at least?
I wouldn't put them in my washing machine. That's all I'm saying.
Are you kidding me? We put Chip's blowout diapers in the washing machine. Not diapers, but
I was going to
clothes.
say, you watching diapers?
Yeah, duh. No, just kidding. His clothes.
Cycle man.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so that was just something that I thought was really funny. It happened to Brooke. I thought it was hilarious. She told me about it. But that leads me into another thing. Kara swears that my goal in life is to have her lick things. Okay,
It
So
is.
if
Well,
you-
we know this.
if you guys didn't know,
You're funny.
Brad says his topic this week was going to be deer pee.
if you guys don't know, Nintendo Switch cartridges are coated in a bitterant. Okay, so if you lick them, they taste extremely disgusting. Like, words cannot deny it. If you have a Switch, you have to try it. It doesn't last very long, but you just put it on your tongue and you can immediately feel the bitterant. Will you try
No.
it on air?
No.
Chris, will you try to lick the Switch cartridge?
Oh, yeah, I don't give a crap.
Gwen, hook him up with. Okay, so you're not going to be able to see Chris, but Chris, I want you to try to describe the flavor of the Switch cartridge.
Just have Gwen hold the cannon, the sketchy angle cannon.
There's no lens on it, is there?
Yeah, there is. There's
What?
one.
There's no cart in here.
It's in the Mario case.
Oh, sorry.
Gwen handed me a controller.
You might as well lick that too.
So what part of this did you lick already?
I have not licked Mario Party.
Oh, okay.
He
I
tried
licked-
to get me to lick it today, and I
licked
said
Pokemon.
no.
So here we go. He's gonna do it.
So was there a suggested part? Maybe we should
Just
do like
the top plastic opposite the pins.
Okay.
Just
don't
square
even
on
do-
your tongue.
Yeah. That doesn't taste like anything.
That doesn't taste bad to you? Really? Are you serious right now?
Lick the other side.
Don't lick anything else. You should just have to lick the plastic.
I don't know. It might not be on this one.
Bull-oni. There's no way.
I don't know.
Lick the side, Gwen. Look where Chris didn't lick.
Oh, God.
There it is.
So it must have been on the side then.
Lick the other side, Chris.
Well, maybe everything on Earth tastes really bad to me, and I'm just used to it. Because it literally tasted like nothing to me.
Really?
Yeah, it was just instant, bitter.
Isn't that gross?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, see,
I told-
apparently I would die from Nintendo Switch carts.
Yeah, you would
Chris
have
just
as
like,
a kid.
Nintendo Switch cartridges.
Hold on, we got a wild Venusaur here.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Kara, you guys are both ridiculous.
Get good, scrub.
You guys are both ridiculous. Think of how long. So Pokemon has been like the thing that's been going on this week, only because we've gotten back into Go, and it's ridiculous. I'm catching Pokemon all over the place. And Chris, you finally.
Wait, there's a wild Venus. Where's? Oh,
was
there he is.
Yeah.
Venusaur.
My phone is being used to stream this, so I can't play at
you
all.
catching
It's
it, Gwen?
absolutely ridiculous. It's just a Venusaur, guys.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's the evolution of my favorite Pokemon.
It's already evolved, is the thing.
It is worth a buttload of candy. It's probably the least riveting thing that can happen on the face of the planet.
Well, it's on your camera angle, so it doesn't matter what we're doing. It all matters is what you're doing.
Yeah, Jeremy, entertain the masses.
Yeah, Jeremy, geez.
What do we have you here for if we can't have you vamp for 2 minutes
Yep.
over catching Venusaurs?
And it is
I did vamp by having you guys lick
Tell
a
a
cartridge.
Venusaur related story.
Yeah, Jeremy, hurry up. What are you
I don't-
doing? Jeremy, come on.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
don't have a Venusaur story.
do you mean you don't have
found
it?
it. We found it.
I usually go with like Squirtle, but I love Charmander and I love Bulbasaur. I don't have a Venusaur story. There you go. You found the topic. Well, now I
well,
do.
that was less exciting.
Yeah, but now I do. It's you guys sticking me with airtime while I have to cover for a Venusaur.
Most people kill to be on air solo as much as you. Oh no, I'm just lobbing balls. Oh, my
Since
goodness.
nobody can see it, that's my new outfit.
Nice.
Nice.
I accidentally bought that.
Kara bought it. She was like, "Oh, I want to look at new clothes," and I was like, "You could get a box upgrade or an item upgrade." And so she is like, "Oh, it froze," and I watched her, and she was spamming the
Because
X
it
out
froze.
button, and I was like, "Don't hit that!" And then it unfroze, and she went right to buy, and then immediately confirmed. She was just spamming it. I'm like, "No, you never spam the button, Kara."
If it makes you feel any better, Jeremy, this thing has like the worst IVs of anything
It
I've
does.
ever caught.
Yeah, it does.
It's immediately going to be put into a garbage can.
Pretty much.
Goodbye.
You guys are absolutely ridiculous.
All right.
Hey, so let's do the podcast. Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome to Rise of the Podcast.
Oh no.
What?
Did we finally get some spam?
No, Brad, he tried to get me to look at today, and I said no. Kara, June 21st. And then I think he clipped it.
Oh, funny.
Wait, what?
He clipped you saying he tried to get me to lick it today, and I said no.
Oh,
Oh, she never does. That's all. Like, not that.
wait, you just got that?
No. I got that the first time it went around. I'm just saying, when I said you never do, lick objects that are not, batteries, Nintendo Switch cartridges, jalapenos, chips, ghost pepper chips. Nothing. You don't do
I was
anything.
pregnant when you
Well, now you're
guys
not.
did the.
Go get your spicy stuff.
Hey,
No.
We have a spare that was supposed to go to Gabe.
No,
It's still
it
sitting on the
is
fridge at
going to
home.
Gabe. Gabe, it's coming to you, maybe, if Jeremy ever gets in the ball.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Jeremy.
Very disappointed in you, Jeremy.
We are disappointed.
Brad says officially derailed. That's got to be a world record.
Oh, man.
We did the intro. You told one story. We stopped to play Pokemon Go, and now we're talking about how Kara doesn't want to lick your wiener.
That's you guys. That is you guys.
Yeah,
not
you know
me.
why? So here, this is case in point. Why cell phones are a terrible thing. You don't have a cell phone. You're on topic.
I am
We
on
have
top.
cell
On
phones.
topic, though, he's never on topic. It's always some rabbit trail.
But
we'll
the
be
rabbit
talking
trail
about
is
something.
me being on topic. That's my job.
That's Jeremy's brand.
That's me being on point.
He's like,
All right.
He's like, welcome to the Minnesota State Rabbit Trail. I'm Jeremy, your tour guide, and I'll be taking you down the various winding corridors and dark depths of my mind.
I learned some pretty cool stuff this week, and I cannot remember what it is. But
Most of it was related to battle teams in Pokemon Go, I think.
probably. So, Chris, you just got a new gizmo, and Kara got a new gizmo. Look at that. Look at that. She wears it on the same wrist.
I don't like things on my right wrist.
Really?
I don't know why.
And if I also had a watch or something, I would also double it up.
You would double it up. What is wrong with you, heathen?
Because
Heathens.
then you can go like this. Hold on. I got it.
He's rolling down his long sleeves. Yes, he's wearing long sleeves. He's rolling them down.
So then
They
you
can
go,
cover
go
them
like, wanna buy a watch?
So then you can reveal all of the stuff. That
Yes.
is absolutely ridiculous.
That was
No,
a lot of effort for a joke that literally nobody else could see.
Well, yeah, except for us.
I mean, no, it would bug me having something on my right wrist. Like if I went to write something and I had something like blocking my, I don't know, it'd be weird. No thanks. What would you guys do? Would you double it like this? Or would you?
I don't know if anybody else
So
I
this
know
is
is
the
nerdy
thing.
enough to do what you're doing. No one else is going to wear double stuff.
But they will.
Don't some military people wear 2 watches? They have like Zulu time and regular time?
And it's ridiculous. Because you could just get one watch with 2 time zones. That's all I'm saying.
Or you could just know what time zone you're in and do the math. We're UTC -5.
And then during
Are we?
daylights, it's
Minus
-6.
6.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Where's
right now
UTC?
it's-
What country does UTC run through, Kara? Go.
I know
Ukraine.
Go.
this.
I have no idea.
Where's the prime meridian? Where's 0? The vertical 0 line.
I don't know.
That's
England.
where UTC is. It's England.
Yeah, right, that's Greenwich Mean Time. It's right
Yeah.
through Greenwich, England.
How am I supposed to know that?
John says 2 chains.
Well, so no. So
So right now it's 011 Zulu.
because I've flown over it, so then it goes to being plus. That's how I know like you guys are 8 hours behind,
Yeah.
and then the opposite line, where it flips from. You should know this. So who's a day behind us?
Day ahead of us.
They're a day ahead of us. You go from this country, and to fly to Hawaii, you go back in time a day.
I know this one too.
I'll take 2 answers technically. Not technically. I'll
China.
go
I have no
further
idea.
Kangaroos.
east.
The kangaroos in
Australia,
Australia, huh? The kangaroos in Australia.
I was gonna say New Zealand, but
Japan. Yeah, I was gonna say Japan would be the other one I would.
anything over on that side.
Yep. So they're a day ahead of us, but then if you fly to Hawaii from there, you go back in time a day.
Oh, weird. All right, cool. Cool stuff.
Kara's like, I did not come here for a geography
Nope.
lesson.
Nope.
I came here to catch Pokemon.
Yep. Which I'm doing right now. Well, actually, no, I'm not kidding. Wait, did this thing shut off? Don't you shut off on me.
You guys are absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, okay, please. You got yourself an egg incubator looking Pokemon catcher, Pokestop spinner.
And who wants it?
Me. It's cute. It's light purple and white, and it looks like it's in a little egg incubator. And I think it looks feminine.
Well, that's why it's perfect for Jeremy. Look at those legs.
Anyways, so it's been a while. Like you guys are busy playing Pokemon Go. I am just gonna talk to Brad. So Brad, you were excited for
I
Squadrons.
think Brad quit watching as soon as we started talking.
You were excited for Squadrons. I want to know if there's any games. I'm excited. Forza 5 was announced. Horizon Motorsports 5, which is going to be super awesome. And Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming to the console for the first time ever. What do you mean? Ugh? Flight Simulator is so cool.
Flight Simulator?
Flight Simulator is so cool.
Yeah,
Negative.
what's that name of the pilot that landed in the Hudson Bay?
Oh, Tom Hanks played him.
Yeah.
Sullivan?
Yeah,
Yes.
Sully. Yeah, you'd be playing the Sully edition if you're playing Flight Simulator.
Chris, and your bad jokes. What one did you crack over the text earlier that was really funny?
Oh yeah, you said I'm jelly, but you spelled jelly weird. I thought you said I thought you were Jeremy.
The epitome of dad jokes. And then so let's see. Mythic Quest is done.
No, well, it hasn't been canceled, but it hasn't been renewed for a 3rd season.
I mean, like the season came to an end.
Yeah.
So we've been enjoying that.
It's so good. Okay, guys, you know what Jeremy told me today? Today? He's more excited about the Mythic Quest episodes than he is the Bad Batch episodes.
Mythic Quest was really good.
It was really good, but you say you like Star Wars.
Bad Batch is in a lot of place of just getting its footing right now.
Yeah. It's
Like I feel like a lot of episodes are just like
Did you watch the most recent episode?
we haven't.
Scared.
We watched
We have a
Mythic
Loki to
Quest.
watch too.
We do? Oh, because Loki comes out on Wednesdays, doesn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Have you been watching it, Chris?
Yep.
Have you been
Loki's
watching it?
fantastic.
Excellent
It's
show.
super good. Way better than Captain and the Winter Soldier, and I even think it more than WandaVision.
I think I'd agree. It's Loki. Come on, he's cool. AJ was super stoked about. Wait, do I say? Can I talk about it?
Oh, what?
The person who was wreaking havoc and everything.
Do you want me to mute you guys real quick so we can get Jeremy on the same
No,
page?
just a Loki spoiler. Are we allowed to talk about Loki spoilers?
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's only like 3 episodes
Okay,
in right now.
just kidding then. Never mind.
So no Loki spoilers. But
Fine. Okay, I can't talk about it then. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's just Loki. It's really good. Tom Hiddleston. He's excellent.
I need new sandals. Anyways, Kara had a garage sale this weekend.
I did.
Did you have one last weekend too?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
I did.
Kara.
Okay, so we
Tell
had
us some
one
garage sale
last
stories.
weekend, and then I didn't think we did well because last year I had one and I made like $300 in a weekend, and I was like, this is really good. And then last week I made like $150. I was like, what? And I still have a lot of stuff
tough
to
economy.
sell. So I still have a lot more to sell. So I decided to do it today because it was this weekend because it was the Lakeside sales this weekend, and
And it was the air show and Rib Fest this weekend too.
Mm-hmm. The cheapskates were out this weekend.
The cheapskates. Chris, do you remember how we had a conversation? Kara does a thing where you pay what you want.
Right. Well,
Okay.
I do. Okay.
And so-
No. Let me talk about this. This couple came in. They're driving a really nice, like 2021 vehicle. They come in. They start looking at these lamps that I paid $80 a piece for. Right.
I think that means you got ripped off.
Well, I did use the Hobby Lobby 40% coupon, so it ended up being less. But anyway, they're talking about how
I can't search for videos on Apple
nobody
Watch.
asked.
You know what's really
Siri.
funny? Her second watch pushed the button.
Anyway, so they come in, they're driving their nice vehicle. They're talking about their cottage and how these lamps that I have match the lamps that they have at their cottage. And then she's like, we should get them. So the husband looks at me and he's like, will you take $1 each?
It's a
sorry,
garage
what?
sale.
Yeah.
They have a friggin' nice vehicle.
That doesn't matter.
I had people
Warren
buy
Buffett
2 tank
drives
tops.
a 19 or 2005 Cadillac.
I
Wealthy
had-
people don't
I had
spend
people-
money.
No, yeah, he eats a free McDonald's breakfast every morning.
I had people come in and buy like 2 tank tops for $4.
Because they're poor.
Well, so if these people had a bunch of sliced cheese up there, would that be cottage cheese?
Oh my goodness. Who was that, Brad?
No, that was me.
Oh.
Anyway,
I was
very
gonna say, I
salty.
expect better from Brad.
Like,
But not from me.
No, that's par for the course.
I was very mad. They were very cheap people this weekend.
Here's what's funny. So in the past, it's worked out well for Kara. Most people will overpay for things that you would normally go to buy. So like pants to me at a garage sale are a quarter. That's like the going rate.
When was the
People will
last time you were at a garage sale?
I don't know. Yesterday,
People charge
today.
like $3-4 for a pair of
But I
pants at
wouldn't
a
pay
garage
that because I can
sale.
go get a new pair for $20, and I don't ever have to wonder who's worn them. I don't ever have to wonder whose UPS driver delivered them, deer pissed on them, and threw up on them. I don't have to worry about that.
Who cares?
No, at a garage sale, you pay a quarter.
I mean, okay, I have washed clothes that have had cat pee on them.
50 cents for a shirt, $1 for a pair of pants. That's as high as I'll go.
Okay, then you don't go to a garage sale.
That's it. We're gonna make a video.
And also, your
about-
American Eagle jeans are like
here's-
I'm gonna buy a
$50.
month
Thank
worth
you.
of clothing for under $5.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give each of you. Jeremy's gonna give each of you $20, and you guys are gonna go to garage sales, and whoever can get the most number of outfits for $20.
Jeremy's gonna have a real hard time because people don't sell men's clothing.
I think there's plenty of men's clothing out
Yeah,
there.
there's a bunch at our sale. A bunch.
Because my mom brought, we told my mom, we were like, bring up a bunch of, you can bring stuff, have it at our garage sale. My younger brother, he moved out of the house, my parents' house, like a year ago now. Anyway, took the clothes he wears with him, but he still had like an entire room at my parents' house full of clothes. Jeremy thinks I have a lot of clothes. AJ's got a lot of clothes. Anyway, AJ has more. Anyway.
I think these just need to go to Goodwill.
They do.
So my mom brought them up, and there were probably like 2 or 3 tables full of AJ stuff.
So you would probably fit in those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have an easy time. I think Jeremy's going to win.
Kara picked up a couple outfits from her brother to give to me.
2
Called
shirts.
it tax.
I did call it tax because he wasn't there at all to help set up, tear down, nothing. So it's AJ tax.
Brad says he goes to the Rose Bowl swap meet in Hagel's. Is that like at like the Rose Bowl, like where people play like sports games? But he says he talks mad shit. Wyatt says, I drive an 03 Trailblazer and expect Jeremy to go to 7 West and Olive Garden for lunch every day.
Well, that's because, he's got expensive tastes. Wyatt really does.
Olive Garden, I don't think I wouldn't consider that fancy.
No.
It is expensive, though. Unless you get the all-you-can-eat breadsticks.
And then Brad says you fit into kids' sizes, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
He'll buy all those 6 to 12 month clothes, and then just flex really hard.
So what I was getting at was last year this worked out in our favor. So somebody might grab a pair of pants and they're like, oh, I don't know, I'll give you $1 for this, or they'll get like a pant and a shirt and they'll be like $5 because they feel weird trying to lowball you, and so they'll pay more. So when I told Chris this theory, he immediately said, I just want to come there and say a quarter for every single thing, and then you take it, and then you get a quarter.
So
I would have said no to that.
Here's the thing: you can't.
Yeah,
But I
We've
can.
established a verbal contract. When I
Yeah.
come in, it's like
Pay what you want.
Yeah, when you say pay what you want, immediately we've established that I can pay whatever I want
would've-
for the items.
I would have been like, nah. Even with the signs, I would have been
you
like,
should
nah.
have seen. She took $1 for the lamps. She was so mad about that. So
I wanted to track them down and like key their car or something.
No, Kara, no, that's
What?
not very nice. You do something.
So
Night bulbs
no,
on
so
the
I would rather have you punch him in
The
the
old
face.
guy, he was like, I don't need this fluorescent bulb because there was one in there, and he unscrews and he sets it down. He's like, there you go. I was like,
So
cool.
there's no more Fire Nation thing Kara could do than be mad about selling lamps.
I was
So
just really
you-
salty.
so-
Here's the thing. I was going to sell it on Facebook Marketplace for like $25 a piece.
Let me know.
Well, so
Can't even do it.
this is. To me, the point of a garage sale is not to make money, it's to get the crap out of your house.
For
That
me, it is to make money because
it's not the right venue.
No, it's like do a flea market if you want to make money. Garage sale is, dear everybody in the universe, come to my driveway and unload this crap from my life.
It's the whole point of getting a treasure for a good price.
So like I said, like if you wanted it, like so Facebook Marketplace is like an online like flea market. Like
Yep.
that's more of that type of venue. If you want to make money on your stuff, if you think you've got stuff that people would pay money for, that's you go to
Did
the
you
flea
bring this
market.
up because you knew Chris would be on your side?
No, I didn't.
No.
I know. We tell stories about our lives. That's all. But I don't want to make you angry. Kara just really loves garage sales. Gwen, what do you got?
So Marty also had a garage sale this past weekend. And everyone who came down the driveway, he would just go, everything's $1 unless otherwise marked. I love to haggle.
So he already established $1 price for everything.
Yep.
And how did he do well?
Yeah, he did pretty well.
He told me he made $500 the first weekend.
Dang. Wait, did he do it 2 weekends too?
Didn't he? He did one day
He-
later
did
Friday
Fri-
this week, didn't he?
He did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, maybe that's
Except
what it was.
Sunday got kind of rained out.
Got it.
Maybe that's what we do next
It's also
time
giving
instead of
away
pay what you
bananas and
want.
danishes.
Well, because then that's what happened. That would have been a lot better. One woman, she's a reseller, right?
Yeah, basically she just tie-dyes clothes and then resells it on her Etsy or whatever. She packed 2 bags
She took a lot.
full of
What-
clothes and gave me $9.
So here's what I was going to say.
She's gonna sell each of those like $20 a piece.
In my brain.
Well, she's putting effort into
That's
there's
what
a
I
conversion.
said. I know.
Yeah.
We talked. So in my mind, though, when I saw she took, I thought she was gonna say like $20.
That's what I thought too.
Or 15 at the low. So
I
you
would
would
have
have
been
been happy with
happy
20.
15, 20. I would have been happy.
She did take about 20 shirts. So with your $1 a shirt thing, then
She
the
took
price
like
is established.
30 shirts.
So there you go. We figured it out.
Like in my mind, I literally don't care how much people want to pay. Like I'm just like, 30 shirts are out of my life.
I know. That's how
That's
I am.
worth more to me than any amount of money. It's like,
I have an
See, here's
obsession
the
with
thing.
throwing things away.
When I get the money, Jeremy has agreed that money can go towards getting me newer, updated clothing. So when
You don't
I
need
get
to-
shorted,
So are clothes like technologically advancing, or is there some sort of like?
styles change, Christopher.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Every
do
year
not.
they
Like,
change.
I've been wearing the
believe-
same clothes for 34 years.
Hey, on the car ride here, Chris, we literally talked about. Kara didn't say anything to me. She was just talking about styling her character in Pokemon Go,
Oh yeah.
and she was talking about styles, and I looked at her and I was like, I literally don't have a style, and she's like, Yeah, you do. It's relaxed. I'm like, that's not a style.
I would say your style is jeans and a t-shirt.
I literally wear the least amount of work possible.
You wear the least amount of clothing. You're wearing 3 articles of clothing right now.
I know, that's
I
what I'm saying.
assume 2
Well-
at minimum.
Right. That's 3.
Okay, so
And
You're
his
not going
shorts
commando
have
is what
you're
paint
saying.
stains on them because Jeremy wears his good clothes for all the housework.
Because I do a lot of housework.
well, so do you remember when we were painting over here, and I came over after work and I got paint on my
Yes.
polo and I forgot, and I wore that exact outfit to work like 2 weeks ago, and I'm just like covered in paint.
Yeah, and it's black paint because we had to
Yeah.
black out all of the. Which I'm gonna have to repaint that.
I've got
I'm
some,
not helping.
I've got some chat to catch up on. So Brad, so this is referencing you buying small clothes at garage sales.
Got it.
It says fat guy in a little coat, and John says baby gap. Then Brad had several comments relating to how afraid he is of Kara at a garage sale. He's like, the last one being, Kara's scaring me right now, not gonna lie. And then he says, I love when they do each
I'm
other's voices.
passionate,
It's
okay?
hilarious.
Wait, what? What was
He says
last
he loves it when you guys do each other's voices because it's hilarious. Go Jeremy. Do.
Well, even when she was doing the old guy, yes, we always got the cottage.
envisioned him this, like-
I don't need this light bulb.
Right? That's how I envision him, though. He's like, I've got a cottage up the shore, and
Have you seen its cheese?
here's $2
Kara,
for
he
your
probably
lamps.
don't get too jealous. He probably got it at a garage sale.
The cottage?
Yes.
He probably
He
got the
bought the
cottage
garage
at
and
a
he walked
garage
by, he's like,
sale.
Yeah, would you take $1 for this?
I don't need the
don't-
gas furnace.
Okay, but let's be real. Jeremy did buy Hawthorne for $1. Yes, I take this house for $1.
It had to be
It's you.
moved.
It was you from the future,
It was
Jeremy.
me. Well, why would I buy my own lamps?
Maybe
I'll tell you.
Because
I'll tell you what.
his wife
Kara.
told him to. His wife told
No,
him
Kara,
to.
fist bump me because
No.
there's a fatal flaw with those lamps, and he's gonna be stuck with them.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Is
Fist
it
bump
bad
again.
that-
Now that she's excited.
Is it bad that secretly I've been hoping they would get back to their cottage and not work?
No, they work. I'll tell you the fatal
They do
flaw.
work, but I'm really hoping
Let's
they
describe
don't.
these lamps. These again date.
Are they magic lamps?
They are. So here's how they work. It's one glass fishbowl,
It's
but
a-
without
yeah, it's a
being
globe.
a fishbowl.
Well,
But
it's got like an opening like this at the
like
top.
this big. Okay.
Okay.
That big.
And then it like opens up to a globe about
Big
this
globe,
big, and
like a
it's got
fish
like a
bowl.
1-inch rope kind of wrapped around the inside.
Okay, so that's all purely decoration. That is not any functional part of the lamp except for a vessel to hold the light fixture, which is held in the fishbowl by a giant cork. So there's a steel rod with a tube that goes through, and it's got that clampy nut, and then that holds
clampy
it.
nut.
That holds it to the cork. Okay. And then it goes up, and then all of the switch assembly and the cord doesn't even come out of the lamp. It comes out of the, like, on top of the cork. So here's what, you set it on the table, you turn it on or off, ever so slightly the cork will tilt to the side, tilt forward, tilt to the right, tilt back. It's never squared. Ever. The lamps drove me nuts while they were in my house. He can flip that thing on for $1, and when it gets crooked, he's gonna go, "Oh, I hate these lamps," but I only paid $1. You will get your revenge.
I hope so. I hope it drives him insane.
And he got 2 of them.
Brad says they're watching right now, fuming.
I'm fuming at them. So
What happens if you wake up in the morning, there's 2 lamps just sitting in front of your
Well,
house?
the way Kara's
I resell them on Marketplace for $25 a piece.
the way Kara's talking about this, somebody once stole. My mom used to run an antique shop.
Oh, wait.
And somebody once stole a set of stole a plate or four set of
I'm
four
not gonna
plates.
talk about my
one
shoes.
set, from my mom, and so she found people. And how she knows they were stolen? People ripped the tags off. They don't walk out the door with the tags on. I don't know why. It's not a high-tech system here. We're talking about those little white
Like the
generic
paper
bulk.
tapes.
Yep.
Tapes.
It would just, So
tags.
people would take the tags off and then throw them on the ground or in a different antique or whatever. And so my mom saw these things and she was so mad. She goes, I just hope that person's house gets hit by an earthquake and the plates fall off the wall and break. That's how mad she was, because you feel stealing is just, and Kara feels like she was stolen from. That's why she's so angry.
I have been. I don't know if we've ever told the story about my shoes on here.
The floor is yours.
I think we have, because that happened.
No, it happened a while ago.
It happened during the podcast, didn't it? Yeah.
Kara just had some running shoes. She's
Let her tell the story. Let her, I think it's fine.
I used to go to the gym.
Ha.
And I had just purchased a brand new pair of Nike Pegasus running shoes. And I loved those suckers. Finally, once I had a pair of Nike shoes that had good support for me, and they're great. I accidentally left them at the gym one morning and didn't realize until like 2 days later, because I was doing every other day running. I went back to the gym to go running after work. Looked in my car. My shoes weren't there. I was like, wait, what the heck? So I went home, looked for them, not there. I was like, what the heck? Couldn't find them, couldn't figure out what happened to them, nothing. And so I was on Marketplace one day, and lo and behold, my shoes were for sale on Marketplace. And I know they were mine because the woman who posted them was one of my patients, and I know for a fact she does not wear size 11 shoes.
Oh.
And she posted, she was like, wore once to try on. She didn't have the box. She didn't have anything. She's like, wore once to try on, didn't fit, selling for $80. So like $110 shoes. So we went back to the gym to see if she happened to go there, which she did. And she had registered, it was at Snap Fitness, so she swiped her card maybe 20 minutes after I had left the morning I left my shoes there.
It gets even better. They have camera footage, but by the time Kara pieced it together,
It had erased.
It only stores a week's worth.
Well, so here's the interesting conclusion that I'm drawing here. Because there was an event that occurred earlier today with Kara forgetting something.
Oh, my goodness.
So I think Kara just has old lady brain.
I have mom brain now.
But you didn't then.
Then I didn't. But that was...
We're just establishing everything that you've blamed on being pregnant or having a kid is really just, you've just had it forever.
Now, let's be real. You guys, you and Jeremy, thought that having Chip inside me...
Yeah, because you've got
smarter.
you've got a brain deficiency, which we've established, and Chip's brain was helping you win at mini golf.
Good Lord.
You did have double processing power.
You guys are ridiculous.
The computer has one microchip or
Chip
two.
was sucking my brain power to develop his brain.
Well, he's
you know how like
She also has to work to lug him around.
you know
Like, that ain't
you
fun.
know
hey.
when you're drunk, Chris,
you-
you have less inhibitions.
yes.
So then you're more willing to take risks. Some people are better at poker when they're drunk, right? Maybe Kara's just better at mini golf. She was just baby drunk.
Exactly.
So it was sucking your inhibitions about playing
But
bad
then
at
when we
golf.
played with Tiffany and Jody, I sucked.
Because you didn't have Chip.
I did have Chip when we played with Tiffany and Jody.
Oh, well, you had the wrong Chip.
Maybe she's solar powered. It was cloudy that day.
I'm pretty sure it was sunny that day.
It was cloudy the day that we played at
It was probably the day we
Flying J's.
played, and sunny when we played Tiffany and Jody.
So you're allergic to the sun. You're a vampire. Obvious.
So there's a couple things I'll
Brad
talk
says
about.
not only were you smarter, but you were gassier.
Kara,
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, just kidding.
the things back to the shoes really quick. The things I find interesting is ultimately Kara did leave her shoes at the gym. But
You would think they'd be safe at the gym.
what I found was somebody still took something that didn't belong to them and they knew better. And then they tried to sell them.
And then I messaged her, and she's like, I already sold them. Sorry.
And you're like, well, give me the money then.
And then I was supposed to see her for a cleaning, maybe like 2
All right,
weeks
don't go too much
after.
more into this here.
She canceled her appointment.
Anyways,
She knew.
when we told the guy at Snap if he could just check the camera footage, he was totally willing to. He said they do prosecute people for stealing from common space because people forgetting stuff there happens all the time. And if they didn't enforce it, they want it to be known, hey, don't take something if it doesn't belong to you. Because they want patrons to feel safe and in a comfortable environment and everything. So.
And he said he had no doubt she took them. Had no doubt. So I lost out on a pair of really nice shoes, and I'm very salty. And then Jeremy went, and his new running shoes are the male version of my Pegasus.
Let's tell the real story. So Kara makes me out to be a villain in this story.
Well, you do have that really curly mustache
So
that ties people to train tracks.
She got these shoes, and I liked her shoes, and they have a version for men. So I got a pair for myself. But
Well, I wouldn't be able to tell because you've never worn shoes here in the history of time.
when Kara got her shoes stolen, I brought her to a local running store and had them watch her run on a treadmill. They tell you whether you pronate or do anything like that.
I'm a neutral pronator.
And they helped her pick out a pair of her. So Kara got fitted for running shoes.
I did.
But Kara would make you believe
No, I'm just saying.
that I got the same pair.
So from what it sounds like to me is you're like, Kara, you're so obviously terrible at running. We got to get professionals involved to make sure that you don't hurt yourself.
To be fair, I had really wanted to go there anyways, and Jeremy finally took me because I felt so bad about my shoes.
Can I guess what place this was?
Go ahead.
Was it Tortoise and Hare?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Duluth Running Co.
I don't know any other shoe
But
places.
Tortoise and Running Hair runs
Tortoise
a very aggressive advertising campaign.
Do they?
They do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Went
Have
to
you ever made
Duluth
an ad
Running
for
Co.
'em?
I have. I think they mostly do
Radio?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me how many people do radio versus TV and everything. Because, so, for example, Happy Sleeper, local mattress store.
Happy Sleeper.
I make their radio ads, and it's literally just the audio track from their video ads. It's literally just like, export that and send it to the radio station.
That's so funny.
So it's like, there's like wacky sound effects and weird stuff in there and all the stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's hilarious to me. But then, I'll be listening, and then there's some people, we'll do TV ads for them. And then, so another example would be Bad River Lodge and Casino.
Yep.
So I do their TV ads, or I did. Well, they haven't done any since the pandemic, but I do their TV ads, and then they have completely different everything for their radio spots. It's like they're promoting the same things, but they have the professional voiceover guy and everything. It's like, well, you could just send me that audio,
And then you could make an ad based around their radio.
exactly.
Yeah.
So there'd be some consistency between them. Instead, it's me just being like, "We'll see you at Bad River Lodge and Casino."
That is really funny.
That's my Bad River Lodge and Casino voice. But I literally only do
nice.
that one for Bad River Lodge and Casino. Come on in and play at Bad River Lodge and Casino.
So this has nothing to do with ads, but speaking of voices, Tiffany took us to the aquarium at Bass Pro Shops.
Where Jeremy almost drowned Chip.
Yeah, sneaky.
Jeremy almost tried to swim with the alligator gar. Anyway, we go to get in this elevator, and there was a sign right outside the door. And I don't know, I like to read things in voices. So I did my elevator woman voice and started reading it as we walk into the elevator. Jeremy and Tiffany were ahead of me, and they got this look of confusion on their face, and they're looking around like, what the heck? And they turned around and looked at me and realized that I was the ones reading the sign. They were so confused. They literally thought the elevator was talking to them.
I need to hear this elevator voice.
I need something to read.
Read the back of Mario Party.
Okay.
You can lick the cartridge.
That was a terrible throw and a good catch.
Thank you.
Lick the cartridge.
No. The classic style of Mario Party goes super on Nintendo Switch. Enter a plaza bursting with team matches, river rafting, rhythm battles, and loads more.
All right, now I'm gonna read this the way that I do my
Sorry.
ad reads.
She should have kept it. I'm telling you, I wanted her to lick the cartridge.
Nope.
Also, here's the thing: I'm getting a little bit of a bitter aftertaste now, so I think it's finally
Registering with you?
But yeah,
Do you
weird.
think your
So
taste
instant,
buds?
though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think your taste buds are derailed from chewing tobacco, Chris?
It might be.
Ooh.
Could be. Party anywhere, anyway. The classic style of Mario Party goes super on the Nintendo Switch. Enter plaza bursting with team matches, river rafting, rhythm battles, and loads more.
Nice.
All right, no, hit me with it. I gotta just make up a voice. Now, you guys, I'm just laughing because I'm trying to. Okay, all right, this is Mario Party. I'm gonna try to sell you guys Mario Party. Kara, lick this.
That's not gonna. No.
Brad wants to buy that individual copy now.
Licked by members of Rise the Podcast.
And Stuff Lab.
Okay, all right. Now I'm just gonna stew on this for. What do you?
If you want some time to make up a voice. So
If I had an informative thing, I think it may have been a little different, but
so before I did my voice on there, Brad said this is totally a voices stream because we're all doing wacky voices.
it is. I did my old man voice. Yes. I'd like to buy these lamps for $2.
I'm not gonna be able to do this in any fun way. It's just gonna be me just talking.
You do voices when you read books to Chip.
Yeah, that's a lot different than trying to like.
I can't read. It's so blue for some reason. I can't
What?
read this, but MP Morin 14 on Twitch says I want Mario Party now.
Mario Party is super
You
fun.
want Mario Party because of who's reading?
Yeah, we need definitive
Do you
proof.
think
Yeah.
Kara's reading was better or Chris's reading? The man behind the scenes.
The man behind the scenes.
I mean, if you're going for like that pumped, yeah, I gotta do this. Obviously, it's gonna be Chris. Just saying.
I have a lot of voices. I can do the monster truck voice.
Oh, I'm
What's
sure
the
you-
monster truck voice?
Sunday. So like the one that I was doing was like the
Okay, hold on.
hey, let's go have some fun.
So that one's more fun, but now I want to do monster truck voice.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Party anywhere, anyway. The classic style of Mario Party goes super on Nintendo Switch. Enter a plaza bursting with team matches, river rafting, rhythm battles, and loads more.
I literally watched saliva burst forth from Jeremy's mouth.
Here's what I'll say. I work with people who come in to voice their own spots, and I was like, we need to put some inflections on some of these words, right?
Yeah.
And you just like naturally were like just nailing it, like just like what are the words that are important, like the action words,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So I've literally gone through scripts and underlined words for people to like accent.
Ridiculous.
And sometimes they'll be like I gotta find something to
Well, like, so it's just the classic style of Mario Party goes super on the Nintendo Switch. So to me, it's not emphasized in any way, but this is Mario Party and this is the super version. So that's the emphasis, just comes
Yeah.
naturally.
Well, so
the classic style of Mario Party goes super on the Nintendo Switch.
So instead of accenting it, just say it louder now. Read it flat, but just say those words louder now.
Okay, I'm gonna do the whole, but okay. Party anywhere, anyway. The classic style of Mario Party goes super on the Nintendo
So
Switch.
that's inflected. It'd be like the classic style of Mario goes super on the like
That's what people
That's
do?
what people do, and it's
For
like drives me.
real?
Yeah, I was
That
like, no.
seems so unnatural and weird.
I was like, well, yeah. So because they're trying, but they don't understand the difference between volume and inflection.
This clearly is inflection.
Guys, if you have, this is actually pretty cool. Karen and I haven't played this as much as we should have. You can take multiple copies and multiple switches and expand the board game so you can see the game across you can like stick them together.
Oh, that's sweet.
So it'll like play.
we should get like a bunch of switches and TVs and put them in the studio.
New ways to play.
The new
Play-
studio.
Yeah,
Heck
play switches side by side for an unexpected twist.
What?
And then
Quinn, do
take.
you have a Switch?
Well, they're
She will eventually.
they're going together on one.
MP Morin says, I feel like I was in an ad, but she did it for me, but he's got range. Brad says the best local commercials are when people can't act for crap. That's all that happens around
So,
here.
I'm gonna
Local
go ahead and
commercials are
assume-
so cringy sometimes.
Is this back piece of this safe? The back?
Yeah. The back end, when
Do
you're
it.
looking at the front.
No!
Do it.
No!
Just take your tongue and you've got to do it. You're on camera. Just do it. People will love it. I want you to feel like what it's like. It's cool. You guys are gonna see.
It's cool to lick cartridges.
It tastes weird.
I don't need to know that it tastes gross.
The funny part to me is like, so it's Kara not doing anything and you talking with your hand in Kara's shot.
Just do it. No, don't flick it. Just go just like this for 2 seconds.
No. I don't
This
give
is
into peer
riveting.
pressure. You do it.
I've already done it. I'll do it again.
Asking a dental hygienist to lick everything.
Yeah.
It's such a unique experience. I want
How
somebody.
is it a unique experience.
Because-
It's like you act like everybody has to lick it at
Because-
least once in their life.
Who here has been to In-N-Out? Okay. Chris
I would
raised his
rather
hand.
eat In-N-Out any day than lick that cartridge.
What's the cool part of In-N-Out? They have a secret menu.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
can
the
go there
animal-style
and you can
stuff,
go get
yeah.
animal style stuff,
yeah.
right?
Got that.
Okay, so you can go there and get a secret. Nintendo. I am
That's
at an
not
age.
a secret
No,
that you should know. Like,
well, no, but it's like finding out Santa's actually real.
Santa
Like,
is real,
You read
excuse
things on
me.
everything is fake in the world today. And when I read that you're not supposed to taste a Switch cartridge, but here's the thing:
So he read, "Don't lick a Switch cartridge." And he went, "I'm gonna lick that Switch cartridge."
see, that's my husband. That is my husband. Oh, I shouldn't do this? Okay.
that person who said not to do it also did it. That's what's interesting. So,
No. The person who said not to do it was the one who put the bitterant on it so kids wouldn't eat them.
well, no, let's walk through that. Nintendo has never said, there's nowhere on here that says do not lick. Because
I think they trust people to be smarter than
So,
That,
I
okay,
want to know.
Are you the reason they put
No,
like
I'm
labels on
not the
shampoo
reason.
for external use
because
only?
I didn't
I've got
go.
inside hairs that need cleaning
He
too.
did it backwards.
I
It
didn't.
is true. Conditioner and then shampoo.
I am not the person who put this in my mouth without being like baited to do it, right? But I'm trying to imagine how this went down. So a parent must have been doing a hard job. Like it was hard. Being a parent's hard. So they're probably doing their thing. They see little Tim over in the corner. He's got the Switch case, and the parent runs over and goes, "No!" as he puts it in his mouth, and then the kid probably immediately spits it out. And then the parent's probably like, "Oh, thank goodness. Why did he spit it out?" And then they probably looked at it and then wondered, and then they might have tasted it themselves. How did somebody figure it out? Because a kid who licks this and finds out it tastes bad is never going to tell
It
you.
was probably leaked, or
Yeah,
like Nintendo probably announced.
the guy with the paintbrush at the factory wiping it on probably was like, "Man, I had another hard day at the bitterant application
So
sector."
at work, we have a vacuum packer, and I'll vacuum pack people's like keys, cell phone, and then I'll put it in a bag of water and then freeze it. I would take that bitterant brush then, if it's actually a guy painting it, I would wipe everybody else's stuff down with this stuff that's on here. It would be hilarious. Even though they're never gonna lick it, I would just know that it's there.
You know that's possible.
Well, I'll find out if they lick
Jeremy would
it.
be like, "You should lick your car keys.
Yeah.
That stapler, you should
Puts
lick
down a
it."
block of ice.
You know what's delicious? Staplers.
Oh, imagine painting this on someone's steak.
Oh no.
And they go to bite into it, and they just get...
Why would you ruin a perfectly good cow with that?
Well, no, you just do it on a cheap steak.
John says he used to lick the Nintendo cartridges and blowing them to get them to play. And then which,
Well, blowing them, right? You
Yeah,
never
I
licked
mean,
them.
no, he said lick them. Didn't he just say he'd lick them
did
and then
and
blow
blow.
into them?
No, people would just blow on them.
I just blow on them. The Sega,
Yeah,
the
we know.
Nintendo 64 cartridges.
You don't
yeah.
lick Nintendo, Kara. You could.
Yeah, Jeremy, you don't lick Nintendo cartridges. Yeah, Jeremy.
I just think Nintendo is pretty cool.
No, it is.
Because no one's going to choke on a PSP Vita disc.
because
no one's
nobody owns a PSP.
The old, a Game Boy Advance game, we should lick one of those. That you could probably choke on. But like a regular old Game Boy game, you're not going to swallow a Game Boy game. No. But the
Brad says I'm not going to clip that, but it's been one of those streams.
I'm just really sad. It took 2 years to get her to lick a 9-volt battery. Someday.
I don't bend
John-
to peer pressure.
John says sometimes you lick the carts a little and they will play. So
Really?
Really?
I wonder if it like Justin needs a little extra connection. I don't know.
Brad says literally everything you guys are saying is clippable.
Oh man.
I had fun doing the voices. That's pretty fun. Reason I had brought up the garage sale though is because I do like to people watch, and it's fun at your own garage sale to see how people react or get excited to things. And so I totally thought there was these two girls. They were probably what, 16, 18?
Who are you talking about?
They bought the BB-8 hat.
Oh yeah.
They came up and they're like, "Will you take $3 for this hat?" And so
I was like,
"Yep."
yes.
So they got this BB-8 at my old.
So hold on,
BB-8.
someone paid 3 times the lamp price for a hat.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yes.
that is why I was a little bit salty that this wealthy couple. Sorry.
I was just trying to wind Kara up again.
It's working.
She hates those lamp people.
I do. And the lady was talking, and she was like, "Oh, what a cute baby! Oh," and he like was trying to sleep, and she's like, "Hello, little baby," and I was like, "I'm trying to get my child to sleep. Stop talking to him."
And she's like, I have
Karate chop her
money.
right out of the driveway.
Just right in the throat. Just
Kara, who don't you like?
Those rich people that
rich
bought the
people.
lamps.
Well, besides them.
Dan.
Okay.
Water Nation.
If Kara was if Kara was stuck in a room with like Stalin and those old people, she had 6 bullets, she would shoot the old people 3 times each. That's all I'm saying. She hates those old people.
Well, you can take solace in the fact they'll be dead soon.
Yeah, what's their 5-year plan? To not die?
They're gonna spend the next 5 years trying to get these lamps straight.
They're horrible.
right.
They're horrible.
Brad
But
says we need to watch these clips a year later without context.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And then, holy crap, Kara is on one today.
Yeah, I know. She's mad. She's madder than a wet hen. She's full of piss and vinegar.
Sorry.
And no, so anyway, so these girls were like, "Well, you take $3 for this BB-8 hat," and Kara's like, "Yep," and so she took the $3, and I was like, "That's so cool. These people love this BB-8 hat. Like, I thought it was cool." And then they're like, "Oh, he's gonna love it," and they bought the hat for like a 4-year-old, and it was my hat.
I thought you were gonna say they bought it for a dog, and the dog was really cool in the hat.
That would be even funnier. That's the only way to take my story to the next level. Be like, take my hat. And then Kara felt a need. Go ahead, tell him what you told him, Kara.
I told this to my mom.
No.
No, I did tell it to my mom because my mom was
Did the
the one
people
who
hear
got
it?
you. I don't know if they did. They may have. I mean, they probably did. I looked at my mom and I was like, "Yeah, the only reason he's selling it because his head's too big for it.
The hat was too small for me.
He's got a large head. That's why.
Hey, I'm in the giant head club
Stop
too.
making clippable things, Kara.
Brad, this is all for you.
Jeremy and I wear the same size hat, as it turns out.
Oh, so you and I both agree. Yeah, it's hard to find. It's even
Large
hard to find a good
noggins.
hat.
Well, yeah, because it's like,
Yep. Anyways, and then so
sombreros.
I liked those people.
just because it's a sombrero doesn't mean it's big.
Those people.
I'm now thinking about the context of everything that I'm saying now. It's like, just because it's a sombrero doesn't mean it's big.
Did you have any other fun customers that you like that did something funny or cool? Or is it just everybody made you angry because they all lowballed you this year?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Their sign point is always on game, so they mean
Our sign
their
point is always on game. Our sign game is always on point.
What did I say?
He said
Our
your
sign
sign game
point
or
is
sign
always on
point is
game.
always on game.
Oh, whoops. So they have the why you know guy. Then they have buy all the things. That guy, like,
So, okay.
when do we want it?
Oh no!
That guy.
My
Oh,
favorite.
Jeremy, your stupid thing made me lose to an Electabuzz.
Yay!
I mean, I'm not playing Pokemon Go right now
Oh,
while you're
right.
telling a
So
story.
my favorite sign. We always do meme signs, and my favorite this year was a picture of Chuck Norris, and it said Chuck Norris doesn't have yard sales. He has planet Earth sales.
Nice.
I didn't even see that sign, and I put him up one of the weekends.
Really? It
You put him up twice.
Well, she put him up.
I did.
I refused to put him up.
Yep. Anyway, and then we had an Obi-Wan Kenobi one that says, "This is the sale you're looking for," and
Nice.
a Yoda one that says, "Stop at this yard sale, you must." And the Ermagerd girl, she's like, "It's Ermagerd yard sale."
That was funny. Somebody commented, but I like the why you know buy everything.
Yeah, him, and we had
They had
Did you do
the.
because
Oh.
she has wares?
No, we should
Next
have.
year.
Tom and
Jerry.
no, the lady from Parks and Rec, Tom and
Leslie?
No,
April Ludgate.
Rhea, the actress Rhea plays her. She's in Mean Good Girls too, as well.
Oh, Donna.
Donna, yes, Tom and Donna. It's the treat yourself. So one of our signs is Tom and Donna, and it says treat yourself.
I love that.
I do too.
The signs were always really funny.
Oh, one says even better than dumpster diving.
Surprised my dad didn't show up.
And then the other one was classy crap this way.
But it was the poop emoji.
Yep.
The ice cream emoji.
Everybody loves our signs.
Is that supposed to be ice cream, Jeremy?
I don't know.
It's poop. If you look up poop, if you go under your emojis and you search poop, it
But was
comes
it-
up with the emoji.
Was it really poop originally, or did it become?
I think it became poop. I think it originally was supposed to be ice
What's
cream.
that called? When something is it lexicon? No, that's your jet. What's when something gets slanged into existence?
I have no idea.
Slung.
Slung. It's been slung into existence.
No, like ain't, right? Ain't is a word now because it got
is.
it got
It got put in the
it got-
dictionary.
Oh, you're talking about becoming part of the vernacular?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is there a verb that describes that or an adjective when something gets
What is it called when a new word is made? A neologism
Oh.
means new word.
But that could be from existence, right? Like if I made why is it so hard to make up a new word, but yet there's like there's an unlimited potential to make up a new word.
Are you familiar with Tom Scott?
No.
So there's a YouTuber called Tom Scott, and
Yes, he the guy who physically goes places?
yeah.
Yeah. Now I remember him.
So yeah, he always wears a red shirt.
Yep.
So he talks about how there are all of these possible sounds. Like there's like a dozen sounds that we could use in our language that we just don't.
Oh.
Right? So it's like and the potential for the combination of those sounds, like there's like trillions and trillions of words that don't exist yet that could.
Oh.
And everything. It's like it's
Interesting.
very interesting. So you talk about like making new words, like there's all these and so like he's talking about how like different cultures, like what sounds they use, what sounds they don't, and how like the patterns of them and everything, and like how this is like a different video, but like Shakespeare could not write his works in French because French uses a different stressing system in the way that they talk.
Really?
Yeah,
So they're
so,
not
like-
even like translated, or they are, but then they.
It's translated, but it doesn't work the same because I can't remember what's the thing.
Mnemonic.
No, it's the pacing of it. It's like I can't remember. Like there's like a certain rhythm to the
I
way
get
that
it, I get it.
Yeah.
his things are written.
So what
Iambic
you're saying-
pentameter. Iambic pentameter. It's
So what
two
you're
sets of
saying
five
is
things.
the rest of the world would naturally emphasize this, but the people you work with to do ad reads are all French.
Yeah, no, exactly.
They would just raise the volume.
No,
instead.
the like I think so iambic pentameter is like pa ta 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 ta.
Like
right?
how we can all read a poem and
Well, yeah, because there's a certain meter to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, so then the way that the way the French language works is the last syllable is always stressed no matter what.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
Brad says Shakespeare was illiterate and he didn't write any of those stories. That is a conspiracy theory.
Really? Is it?
I have never.
There was
heard
a theory
that.
that Shakespeare never existed, and they just all of these disparate works from all these different artists were like ghost written as this guy called
No
Shakespeare.
way! I have never heard that one.
I think
I've
it's
never heard that either.
I think it's malarkey, but that is a conspiracy
Interesting.
theory.
Do you put that theory in with flat Earth theory as well?
So flat Earth theory is 100% provable wrong.
Well, yeah.
Nobody has a
obviously.
time machine to go back to see whether or not some guy was sitting there with a big goose quill being like, Romeo, wherefore are thy pants? Or whatever he said.
I'm just saying you're putting them in the same category. Like, you both
I mean,
wrong.
well, like they're in the same like super category of conspiracy theories.
Exactly.
But then there's like obviously wrong and like who knows,
There's
but it's
potential to be
interesting.
right or wrong.
The potential ones are always the fun ones.
Yeah.
I,
Like you pick them
I,
apart.
I think I told Jeremy after Justin and Daryl's guest hosted podcast, we were talking about the Kennedy assassination. And
Oh,
the
after you shut it off?
and the conspiracy theories around that for like
Interesting.
half an hour after the podcast was done.
Didn't they
fun.
cover that a little bit? Or not cover it, but wasn't there an episode in the X-Files with a cigarette man?
I haven't
They
seen.
kind of. Yeah, okay. Yeah. X-Files is an excellent show. Have you seen it? All of it?
Some of it.
So good.
So good.
The tiny man with like no legs on the creaky cart.
Who's
The one
guy
that
who
always
does-
creeped me out was the guy who could like stretch through everything. Like he was gonna go up this toilet to like kill this family. And fortunately they had a lid lock on the toilet. And so he couldn't actually get out to
Hold
kill
on.
them.
Hold on. Lid lock on a toilet?
That's
I
a
guess
thing.
so. I don't know if
It
it
is
was
a
like
thing.
to prevent their kids
Why?
from falling in.
That's exactly what they are from.
Oh, so it's not about preventing ingress, it's about preventing egress.
Egress, yeah. Or well ingress, I guess.
A certain type of ingress.
Yeah, they'd fall in, right? And then
Yeah.
he was trying to get out. You know.
But here's the thing, like he could fit through that grate in the office in the very opening, so he
slipped
could have
out.
slid right through the crack in the seat and the lid.
Yeah, but it's all gross under there. Who wants to do that?
He crawled up the toilet. I mean, what was in definitely went down and he came back up. Just saying.
You're saying he pulled into Andy Dufresne.
What?
Well, that's what's really funny.
Andy Dufresne was the prisoner in the Shawshank Redemption that crawled out through the crap tube.
Somehow,
I haven't seen that movie
everything
forever.
comes back around. Will you eat the
No.
nasty part of a banana?
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean the
The
nasty part?
bruised part of a banana,
I don't like to.
right? Because it's gross. But there are other things like that aren't so gross. Like so I could just imagine somebody would climb up a dirty pipe, but touching the underside of a toilet lid is nasty. Like you won't lick a switch cartridge, even though in the grand scheme of things, it's not that gross.
I don't want to taste it. My taste buds do not need to know what that tastes like.
Your does not even pique your interest.
No.
Kara, if I
0%.
kidnapped Chip and I had him dangled over a high place
And you
said,
I would throat punch you and catch my child.
well,
No, all you had to do was lick the cartridge.
and I would return him safe and sound.
I would lick it, and then the potential of you to ever have children ever again would swiftly go out the window.
So what you're saying is there's a chance for you to lick that cartridge.
Yep.
No, what we're saying is that's the equivalent trade. She gets to kick you in the nuts, and then she'll lick it. We've established a price point for Kara.
There's a price
Everyone
for
can be bought.
yeah. She just wants to throw nut
That's
haymakers.
only if he were dangling. I'm not gonna kick him if he's not dangling chip. I mean, okay.
Well, maybe.
Depends on the day, what kind of day you catch me on.
What if I bought a lamp from you for $1?
Yeah, if you would have came to a garage sale, oh man.
Oh my gosh.
We should have a
Anyways,
$1 lamp T-shirt.
that would be funny. That's
No,
a
we
good
still
one.
need to do Jeremy with his pulse on his heart. What is it?
Oh, I've got the pulse of the internet.
What is
His
it?
pulse-
I've got my finger on the pulse of the
No,
internet.
you say you have your pulse on the heartbeat of the internet.
There you
That's
go.
it.
That's the one. And then throwing salt.
Yeah.
That's
What?
Jeremy's
That-
other one.
no.
That was from the very beginning. You talked
What
about throwing
salt?
salt.
What about salt do I do with it?
What? No, because
It
when
was
you
like
were trying to say throwing shade, but you're
Yeah.
saying
But you
throwing
kept saying
salt.
throwing salt.
That still makes sense to me.
No.
It does not
throwing-
make
how
sense
does
at all,
throwing salt-
Jamie.
What if it came out of the bug of salt that we bought?
Oh, we did buy a bug of salt.
You don't want to get hit with flying salt. Trust me.
That thing's amazing.
Yeah,
You fill it with salt,
I'll never forget.
and you go with it, and then you shoot bugs. And it lambasts them with salt.
I'll never forget the first time
It's
Kara used
amazing.
it. I'm like, so I set up a pop can and I shot it and it like tinked and it fell over. I was like, oh, that's pretty good for it just being salt. So I gave it to Kara and I
He
said,
watched Chip while I went and used
I said,
it.
Kara, go try this out. So she went outside and I just thought of another story. She went outside and then she comes back in and she's holding the gun and she's smiling and she goes, I just shot a bug and it disintegrated.
I shot more than one bug. There were a bunch of. It was nighttime. The outside light was on. There were a lot of bugs. So I'm just sitting out there, and
Kara's
I
just
shot
a
many
murderer.
bugs. And it was funny because the bug would be there 1 second, and then I shot and they were gone.
It's
It was
like those
glorious.
disintegration rods.
Yeah,
in
from
Loki.
Mandalorian.
Are you thinking about
So-
the
Oh,
bug
I was gonna say
houses?
from Loki.
Yes.
the
Yes.
Time
So
keepers.
while Kara was having her garage sale today, last year, towards the end of the year, she bought bug houses. Now I was like, what are you doing? But I have come to love these bug houses. So if you guys don't know, they're like a mini birdhouse. They're probably about this big. And on the bottom, for some dumb reason, there's just something for decoration to make it look like a birdhouse, like a metal screen or a
I
little
think
tiny
bugs
flip door.
can make their houses in there.
I don't think so. But above that is a square. And it's got rolled tubes of bamboo that are completely hollowed out, or just like a wooden dowel with little holes that are. Yep. So there, and it's stacked with these empty holes. Then there's a big, long instruction manual, like it needs to be a certain height off the ground, it needs to be exposed to so much sun, and it needs to be specifically be morning sun. Go ahead.
Cad Bane, the cowboy bounty hunter, says hello there.
Whoa, Cad Bane is actually in the Star
General
Wars
And I
Kenobi.
gotta,
podcast.
yeah, and I gotta,
As soon as I talk about this, we'll hit up Star Wars League.
I gotta say General Kenobi.
Hello, General Kenobi.
I said General Kenobi.
Okay. Anyways, so these little bug houses, right? They got all these little wooden tubes. So you have to have it facing east, so when it's specific sunrise heat needs to warm them up, and it'll entice bugs to go there. So I like did all the math. I did, protracting and angles and found the sun and measured things, and I put them right in the perfect spot, and I didn't get any bugs last year. So lo and behold, I'm walking to the garage just a couple days ago, and it's the cutest thing in the whole world. They're little mud packed in the bug house now. I got bugs. So I was walking back and forth, and I was just so happy. Both have plenty of bugs. There was like 20 spots to move in. I probably had 10 to 12 bugs in each house. I was like, yes, I've done it. I walk out today. There was a worm going from one hole to the other worm. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. They're brushing with wildlife. So I have Chip, and I'm hanging out with Kara, and we're sitting there talking, and people are browsing. The lamp people are there. I look
The
to my
lamp
right,
people are not there.
and a woodpecker landed in my pine tree. Okay, and I'm like,
And Jerry was excited. He was like,
I was
Kara,
like, I have never heard a woodpecker
woodpecker
like this close. Like I wanted to be able to see the and hear like.
I've
it
been
was-
in a garage with a woodpecker woodpeckering it.
But did you get to see like the sound? Like I wanted to see the
it's like
sound get produced.
it was like, brrr, and I went outside and I saw him doing the thing. And I was like, get the hell off this garage.
So I wanted him to do it to my tree, and
So he checked out our pine tree, listening for bugs.
Yep.
Doing his thing, kind of hopping around, checking to see if there were bugs in there. No bugs in the pine tree.
So he flies up to a branch, and it's the same pine tree. And I was like, heck yeah. Like, what are you doing, buddy? Go for the tree. Go for the tree. All of a sudden, he looks at my bug houses, locks eyes with them, lands, and goes, nump, 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 eats all my bugs. Right in front of me. All of them. There was 3 left.
Hey,
that
flying
made
is
it.
super effective against bug.
Oh, now I see why. And then so I go over there and look, and I shoo them off, and I've got 3 that still made it. And I was like, oh, at least there's 3 with their cute little mud pack
I thought
homes.
the point was to keep bugs away from where you're trying to enjoy your yard, not to raise bugs as your children.
No. You raise the bugs. Jeremy Clarkson did this on Clarkson Farm. So the world bug population is declined by like 80%.
Europe was 80%.
And so like this helps your flowers grow, and it brings in bees, and it creates a more comfortable bug environment. And so I'm trying to bring the bugs in. So Kara thinks this is the funniest thing because I was seriously sad about it. I'm as sad about this as you were about your lamps. And she
You
looks
guys
at-
have really weird things you're sad about. I would not be sad at all if a bunch of bugs got eaten by a bird.
Oh, but it was my
I'd be
bugs.
happy to be getting rid of
They
those
were
lamps.
my bugs. I liked those bugs.
Did you name them?
No, but there's a home
Was it
for 'em.
Bugsy and Bugs Bunny?
So Kara said, Jeremy, you thinking about it all wrong. I don't know why you're William Shatner now. She's like, you don't have a bug house, you have a woodpecker feeder. And I'm like, no, that's brutal. They weren't advertised as
my
woodpecker
mom
feeders.
called it a woodpecker restaurant.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, and then later on in the day, the other 3 mud holes were gone. He came back, and
He knew where there was easy free food.
who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Smart. What? Like, did
Right?
he hear them in the bug house?
He must.
Right? He
because
was
they
smart.
pack in mud. They burrow in and they pack mud in. And so they like in the directions, like that was like you succeeded if you see mud packed holes in your bug house. Now I feel like I got to take it down so bugs don't move in and get eaten.
Yeah, you pulled the old bait and switch on these bugs. They're like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Like, these bugs journey. They like the most harsh landscape you can imagine. And they see this beacon in your yard.
Yes.
Of like a neon sign basically saying, it's like, you can live here,
Vacancy.
guys. Just
Bates
like,
Hotel.
it'll be safe. Just come in.
So sad.
Wait, what
unpack
was-
your things,
was-
warm yourself by the fire.
What
Just
was
let
the-
all the.
What was the hotel like with the little boy on the trike pedaling
from
down
Shining.
it? That's basically what this hotel was.
Can't remember.
Woodpeckers, Johnny's home or whatever he says as he like pokes his beak.
Johnny's home.
What's the name of the main character?
He's doing a bit. It's Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
And he's referencing the Johnny Carson show.
Oh.
When the announcer goes, "Here's Johnny," and then he comes out, and then McMahon does the whole thing. You don't. Oh my god.
So here's the deal.
I've not seen The Shining, so
I've seen The Shining, but Johnny Carson is technically ahead of my time. I know who he is because he used to have like the Animal Guys on, and he was the predecessor to
host
Jay
of-
Leno or David Letterman.
Jay Leno. He was the second host of the Tonight Show. It was,
Okay.
I can't remember his name. Something Allen was the first guy, and then it was Johnny Carson for a million years. Then it was Jay Leno.
Okay,
And then
when
Conan
he-
O'Brien for about 5 minutes, and then
it
Jimmy
came back.
Fallon.
So you got You might want. Is there any good comments there? Is anybody giving me remorse or feeling bad with me about my bug house?
No, Brad says he didn't get the fat guy in the little coat reference either, so why try?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Tommy Boy.
Oh, now you get it.
I know. I love Tommy Boy. You can get a good look
Oh, you
at a
love
steak
Tommy
by-
Boy, but you don't know Johnny Carson? He's an American institution.
You can get a good look at a steak by sticking your head up a bull's butt. Would you just rather take your butcher's word for it? So, the new guys, I'm driving along. Here's what happens when you drive the other guy's brake pad. Or here's what happens when you're driving with our brake pads. You're driving along, you're driving around, truck tire. Whew, that was close. Now here's what happens when you drive with the other guy's brake pads. You're driving along, and then truck tire, kaboom! New guy's in the ambulance, paddy wagon shows up, new guy's in the corner puking his guts out because, and then he's doing it to this guy's vintage car that's on his, I love Tommy Boy. Why do I suck? I can't suck. I get a sale and then I pet it and I love it and then I go to death.
It destroys the bread.
Oh, I love
Brad
him.
says, I stand corrected.
I can quote.
And Gabe says, hello, I made it.
Hi, Gabe.
Gabe.
We're just quoting Tommy Boy. My favorite.
Jeremy is quoting
one
Tommy
of my
Boy.
favorite jokes in that entire movie is when he's back when Chris Farley's back in the car up and he rips the door off Richard's car and then he puts it back and then David Spade opens up the car door and falls off and Chris Farley's like, look what you did. Tries to blame it on him and then he sets the M&Ms on the dash and they roll down the heat vent. And he's like, oh, yeah, melted chocolate in the intake. That'll really up the resale value. And then Chris Farley goes, Richard, they have a thin candy shell. They melt in your mouth, not in your hands or whatever. He goes, your brain has a thick candy shell. That is my freaking movie. I love Tommy Boy.
You and Thomany.
Fat man in a little coat. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
See, it is the Voice podcast.
It
That's all
is.
it is. It's what's all just the Voice.
Okay,
is.
speaking of movies, one of my coworkers loves scary movies, and she has not seen Event Horizon, neither have I. And I told her that is the only movie that you refuse to ever watch again because it's so scary.
I don't want to watch it. It probably wouldn't be so bad.
I feel like, because I've seen it.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of just like, it's like gross out horror. Like the things that happen to these people. Like somebody gets suspended from the ceiling by hooks and like they're like hanging from like all these hooks by their skin. And it's like, eh. Or like
Ew.
someone's like getting sucked out into space and they're trying to hold on to the thing and their fingers like get ripped out of their hands.
Because it freezes and stuff, or?
No, like the vacuum
Oh.
space is so strong and they're holding on to their hands or like in the, it's like
Like a grate.
it's like a grate and their fingers are in there. Their fingers are just get like ripped off of their hands as they
Ew.
get sucked into space.
So yeah, she's going to watch that.
Oh, she's going to watch. Yeah, I want to know what she said.
Sam Neill's in it, the guy from Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah. No, he totally is. And
he's-
Guy from Matrix.
yes.
Lawrence Fishburne,
Yep.
yeah. Lawrence Fishburne.
So yeah, she says she likes scary, weird movies, and so I was like, oh, Jeremy refuses to watch Event Horizon ever again.
For the
She was like,
200th
"Oh."
episode, we're going to make Kara watch Event Horizon
Nope.
while licking a Switch cartridge.
Negative Ghost Rider. I will be on vacation.
And eating a.
What a way to celebrate 200 episodes is be on
Right?
vacation.
If that's what's gonna happen at episode 200 for me, then yes, I will be on a beach somewhere drinking Mai Tais and eating delicious food
I just have to find
while
Paintbrush
Jeremy's
Man to
watching
paint her
Event
Mai
Horizon.
Tais.
What?
I just got to find the paintbrush guy to paint your Mai Tais with a bitter
You're
end.
ridiculous. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm going. You can watch the kids.
The kid.
But okay, so what? We still have like a year and a half until episode 200.
Be lucky to have another kid in a year and a half. Chip's a lot of work. Parenting is really, really hard. Mm-hmm. He would not take a nap today to save his life. I had to walk him around the block in the stroller 37,000 times. One time, I went more than one block. So 1 times 3 is still 3, whether it's 3 times around 1 block or 1 times around 3 blocks. It's the same thing. He's trying to minimize my accomplishments.
He didn't go that far.
It felt like it to me. It felt like it in these.
Yeah, if you would have worn real shoes.
If I would have wore Kara's stolen Pegasuses.
Pegasi,
Is that plural for Pegasi?
I believe so. Yes. Gabe says, come to Puerto Rico. We have amazing beaches.
Aw.
There we go. I will go and I'll visit Gabe while you guys do your 200th episode, watching Event Horizon and licking the whole movie. You guys are just gonna be like, "Oh, this is gross."
It's just like a line
this
of
is
gross
gross.
stuff to lick. Like,
Jeremy's been wearing a
toad.
dog
Here's
collar
some
the whole
mushrooms.
time, getting zapped.
Now I kind of want to lick a toad.
Why would you? No,
Because what would
their little
happen?
things are poison, aren't they?
No, they're not
Or there's
poison. That's how I
certain
wash.
toads, their little thingies on the back of their heads, little bulges. They're poisonous.
No.
Yeah, certain ones they have little poison
Just
sacs
go
in the back of their
to
head.
Petco and be like, hey,
Okay.
I heard there's some toads I can lick here.
Hey, I'm wearing an Avatar shirt to unthaw his friends or thaw his
I was
friends.
gonna say, did you just say?
I
unthaw?
thought I fixed it. To thaw his
I
friends,
fixed it.
he had to put frozen frogs in their mouth. But Kara, you wonder why I do the things that I do. When we were, and we told this story just last week, when we were at the aquarium, I saw a fake poisonous bug and I had to touch it to make sure it wasn't real.
It looked like a poisoned dart frog. It looked wet and it looked real, just kind of slimy sitting there. And I was like,
But they would never allow a poison dart frog to break free of its cage.
if something accidentally
Hey.
breaks free, of course they didn't mean for it to.
It's-
Have you seen Jurassic Park? I was gonna say they
Right.
didn't want it to break free, but Newman had to go and shut off the power.
Right? What did we just watch with him
Well,
in
Kara's
it?
not Jeff Goldblum tying two female buckles together on the way down there saying, life will find a way, Jeremy, to get you to lick things.
What did we just see the bad guy? You didn't see the magic word.
Oh, that guy?
What did we just watch with him in it?
He's
His
in a
name's
bunch.
Wayne Knight.
No, I know, but we just watched
You did not
something
know his
and
name
I
was
was
Wayne Knight. I didn't know his name was named Wayne Knight. That's hard to say.
Wayne Knight.
Name Wayne. Name Wayne.
No,
name Wayne.
We just
That's hard to
watched
say.
something
Wayne?
that he was in.
Wayne Scott.
I don't remember. Anyway,
Do you want
we
me to look
watched.
up his credentials?
Yeah.
And then we can do whether he's been in more or less movies.
Yeah.
Connery. I'm gonna
Do
say
you think
less.
he's been okay?
I'm
Kara?
gonna say more just for poops and giggles.
Dirty Dancing.
You
No,
have to
it's
click and then
something
filmography
new
and
that
then
just
sort by
came
new.
out.
He's been in more than
Boom.
Connery.
Suck it.
I thought Wayne Knight was dead.
He's not dead.
No.
Huh. He's cool. I like Wayne Knight.
What are some of his recent things?
12 Mighty Orphans.
Nope.
The very excellent Mr. Dundee.
Nope.
Infinity Train.
Infinity Train.
No, yeah, it was. I saw him visually, but we watched
He was the
Infinity
voice
Train.
of Marcel.
We've
Okay.
watched that, but
The Truth About Harry Kubert Affair.
no,
Stretch Armstrong and the Flex Fighters.
No.
The Legend of the Three Caballeros.
nope,
Law
We
and
did
Order
watch that.
SVU.
nope,
Blind Spotting.
nope,
The Young and the Restless.
no.
Narcos. He was Alan Starkman.
I watched Narcos.
You did watch Narcos. No,
Still
maybe
the
it was
king.
older than I thought it was, huh?
Still the King.
Nope.
Startup.
Oh, did
No.
you watch? I'm gonna laugh if you was in Knight's Tale.
No, he's not a nice.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
No,
Also watched that.
The X's.
no.
Before we close out, Chris, you'll have to take us into Star Wars.
Doc
Leaks.
McStuffins.
No,
just
I might.
gonna-
Here,
we'll never- we'll
the
never-
Dog McStuffins is a kids movie, a kids
American
show.
Dad. Excuse Me for Living. Penguins of Madagascar. She Wants Me.
I didn't know he did so much voice acting.
Green Lantern. Yeah, it's a lot of voice work.
Gosh, maybe it wasn't him.
Torchwood. Hot in Cleveland. The Superhero Squad Show. Bones. The Good Guys. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Woke Up Dead. Nip Tuck. We're in the mid 2000s now. Punisher Warzone. Scooby Doo and the Goblin King. Oh my goodness. Veggie Tales. Forfeit. Cat Scratch.
He was in Veggie Tales.
He was additional voices.
No way.
How I Met Your Mother.
He was in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
He was Lily's landlord's voice.
You know, I mean, apparently, maybe it wasn't him. I thought it was. I remember looking at it being like, Jeremy, it's the guy from Jurassic Park. And you're like, yeah, it is.
Well,
That is not what I sound like.
is that the face?
That's
Yeah,
that's,
that was 100% the guy.
Well, no, Kara's just mistaken.
Must be.
She's thinking of Jurassic Park. All right, Chris, take
I
us to
haven't
Star
seen
Wars
Jurassic
leaks.
Park in forever.
And then I think you have some comments. Or Kara could do leaks if you want to do comments. I don't know.
I don't care. I don't care.
I have to sneeze, and I feel bad for everybody watching.
Bless you.
Right? Wait, what was I going to look up?
Elephant.
I'm pulling up Star Wars.
Excuse me, it did not work.
Bless you.
Okay, so we are going top of the last week. Star Wars leaks.
Being that we are a Star Wars podcast, we need to talk
Right.
about Star Wars at least a little bit to maintain our fake.
Credentials.
Star Wars
Credentials.
credentials. Besides just wearing Star Wars t-shirts.
I'm not even wearing one today. I'm wearing.
I am. Get good scrub.
got cheese on it.
Oh, this isn't a Star Wars thing, but Harrison Ford was injured during filming of Indiana Jones
No.
Really? Well,
He-
what? I wonder what happened.
He's old.
Well,
Let's
I
see
mean,
here.
yeah, but
5. Variety.com. Oh my gosh. Skip ad, Variety goober. Okay, even Indiana Jones, blah, blah, blah. Harrison Ford sustained a shoulder injury on the set of Indiana Jones 5, requiring the actor to take a hiatus from filming while treatment is
Dang.
evaluated.
You know, it's kind of funny. So Gabe and I play some Star Wars Battlefront together. Han Solo's special move is he shoulder charges people.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Let's see here. So that's
I like how the first one's not a Star Wars one.
yeah. Let's see here.
We're tangenting on Star Wars leaks. Star Wars leaks is tangenting on themselves.
A new 2021 Lego Slave 1 will include a carbon frozen Gamorrean guard.
Well, that's cool. It can go nicely with my carbon frozen Han Solo with a bad shoulder.
The Acolyte is going to begin filming in February in London.
nice.
Oh, all right.
Matthew Robinson is writing Rogue Squadron. I don't know who Matthew Robinson is, but he's writing it.
He was in that show.
Okay,
that
so
Kara
now that
watched.
was supposed to be about Cara Dune, right? Rogue Squadron?
No.
Or no?
Rogue Squadron's about Wedge and his band of
Oh,
people.
what was the one that was supposed to be about
Rangers.
Rangers.
Well, that's not going to happen anymore.
No, I heard they were going to make it about somebody else. Instead of canceling the show, it was going to be about somebody else then.
So this was a slight spoiler. Cad Bane is in the Bad Batch.
No, he's in our chat.
Y'all hit that too.
Ah,
But Cad Bane and Toto 360 posters for the Bad
Oh
Batch.
my goodness. How could we not get caught up? That was actually the last episode we did watch. Kara, Cad Bane picked up Omega.
spoiler.
Well, Chris spoiled it.
What? I just say Cad Bane was in it.
Yeah, you spoil what happened.
He misses. Cad Bane,
But
give
did
us
we
back
decide
Omega.
that we could talk about? Weren't we going to talk about spoilers, Bad Batch, like? Or did we say no? I thought we said yes.
So while you guys were talking, so Cad Bane, since you haven't seen the most recent episode, he does the in chat mentions something that's relative to.
Oh, funny.
I did see the episode. It was very good.
We need to see the new one.
We'll watch it tonight.
Brad said, I'm trying to think of what the context of the thing was because it was a while ago. But he said that'd make a good shirt for a kid. I'm just here for the S's and giggles.
Oh. Brad, send me an email. We'll make a shirt. I like the lamp for $1. That, no one on the, Han Yoda Shrek was a shirt.
Han Yoda Shrek was supposed to be a shirt. The salt throwing.
Nothing will sell like lamp for $1. And then there'll be Mario Party in the back. On the back, it'll say lick it.
Just lick it.
Oh, Kara said poops and giggles.
Oh.
Oh, instead of Kara doesn't swear.
She does.
She does to those lamp people. Yeah. I'm Kara, I don't swear.
Oh, you can't call me Sweara because I don't.
It's Kara, not Sweara.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of my name, when I introduce myself to patients, I'll be like, hi, my name's Kara. And I haven't caught this until now, but a lot of times I'll be like, I'm going to be taking care of you today.
Oh,
and I'm like, I
God.
didn't
You need to
catch
lean
it.
in it.
I
Lean
didn't,
into it.
Right?
Own it.
I didn't catch it until recently. I was like, it sounds like I'm saying Kara. Hi, I'm Kara, and I'm going to take care of you tonight, or today, whatever.
Womp womp.
You need to lean into it and really.
And I'm going to be taking care of you today.
Gabe wants to know what you think of his new ink.
Oh my goodness!
Wait, what? You got...
It's in the Discord.
You haven't invited me to the Discord.
Chris invited you live on the air last week.
What? I never got an invite.
Kara's next T-shirt's gonna be "You never invited me to the Discord." Every week she's gonna
Speaking
say
of
it.
the Discord, you guys are never on the Rise of the Podcast Discord.
I need to hop on there. I'm too busy raising bugs.
Where is it?
See this picture of Chris? If you click that, there's the link to the. Oh, and of course, Discord links expire.
Well, that should be a permanent link.
Is it a perm link? It says you received an invite, but it was invalid.
There might be a different. So go to literally any Rise of the Podcast video and click in there. There's a permanent link in there.
All right. Well, I've made a pretty good effort of not being on my phone. Gabe,
I want to see Gabe's
your
tattoo.
tattoo is awesome. It is so cool.
Hold on, I want to.
It is in the Discord, right, Chris? Where did we see it?
It might have been in their Discord.
Oh, just go to his Facebook. Just go to his Facebook.
Gabe is on your Facebook? Okay.
That's probably
I
easier.
want to see Gabe's tattoo. I like tattoos are where it's at. Try and talk Jeremy to getting a tattoo.
I don't have any.
You don't need any.
Ooh.
Tattoos are for drug dealers and motorcyclists.
From what we sold those, from what we sold those lamps for, I can afford a $2 tattoo.
Gabe. I very much approve. That looks sick. That's super good. I like it.
It's
Jeremy,
fun.
you need a tattoo.
Why?
Because
You have
when
one on
I-
your tongue that says insert objects here.
Yeah, right.
when I go to get my quarter sleeve, you'll go in and you can just get a little baby tattoo.
Are you going to get a
A
quarter
little
sleeve of all
baby.
25-cent pieces?
What?
A quarter sleeve.
Are you going to get a quarter sleeve of all 25-cent pieces?
Yes.
Hee hee hee.
Yeah.
How ironic would
hilarious.
that be?
Somebody would do it.
Or
I
literal.
mean-
I guess it wouldn't be ironic. It would be literal.
Some people, the tattoos they get are just
If you got a quarter sleeve of dimes,
questionable.
that would be ironic.
Yeah. I want to get a floral Star Wars quarter tattoo. Or quarter sleeve. Jeremy's for it. He even has a tattoo fund for me.
I do.
Where's my fund?
It's down there. Down the road. Down the road.
Down the road.
Any other comments before we wrap up?
Gabe says I'm planning on doing a Gundam sleeve next.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
He needs to talk to Jim.
Oh, Jim does
Huge into
yeah, he's working on cosplay. What? Oh Lord, it's a Brad comment, right?
It is. And Jeremy, this is the only legally binding comment that's ever come in here. You need to tattoo a parachute just above your butt crack and call it your poop chute.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
His
don't-
t-shirt is blank everywhere except for a little parachute.
No, I
I
gotta
mean,
get a
Jeremy
tattoo.
does pack parachutes.
That's funny.
I thought you were gonna say I'm full of poop or something.
You are full of poop.
Cad Bane says, I saw an Instagram post about a deleted Bad Batch sketch that showed Cad Bane having a metal plate in his head, which I thought wasn't going to happen, but turns out,
Oh.
So that must be about the most recent episode. Does he get shot in the head?
no.
Oh.
Have spoilers.
We haven't seen the newest episode.
We haven't seen it.
So there's speculation that this plate is resultant of a fight between Boba Fett and Cad Bane.
Oh.
Ooh.
Potentially,
Spicy.
I believe.
Oh.
I might have misread, but I think that's what it is.
Got
Spicy.
it. Cad Bane, come back next week and we will have watched both this episode. How many more episodes are left this season? Do we know?
This episode 9 was the most recent one, so there's 12 episodes?
Okay, I'm
Or is
not
there 10?
sure.
Well, Clone Wars, because
the
it was 4 sets of 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, from the newest Clone Wars,
Yeah.
season 7.
So I'm guessing it'll probably be 12 again.
16.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Well, that's
So
exciting.
we're only like halfway through.
All right, well, we'll be caught up with the next 2 episodes.
I'm for this. Yes.
Very good.
All right, any other closing comments, stories?
Well, I can't
Comments,
end the
criticism?
podcast until a certain somebody licks a Nintendo cart.
I guess we're not going to be done. Ever. I will flick it out of your hand. It's not happening.
What's it going to take? I ordered you the car seat you wanted for Chip.
I told you get a cheaper one.
That's Mario Party. Disrespect the Mario.
I told you I'd flick
Francis,
it.
hold her down.
I'm this close to just doing that.
There's gonna be a short post
you
of the
guys?
guys of Kara sleeping and Jeremy putting a cartridge.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. You just have like a tweet.
I would wake up and I'd just be like, kaboom! Just,
But you could do it on your own admission. Okay.
why is it so important to
I
you
will
that I
give you-
licked that?
One chance to get out of this, and you have to answer some Mario trivia.
Like,
The
I'm
character-
gonna know any of this.
That Mario is named after is it a person that had a relationship with Nintendo. What was that person's relationship with Nintendo?
I do know this. It was somebody He was basically mocking this guy, and it pissed him off that they used the name Mario.
You're really close. So Nintendo was based when the Nintendo moved to the United States.
Dramatic pause.
Is this ringing any bells?
No. I'm not licking it. No, even if I get this
There
wrong.
was a building.
Their landlord
It was their landlord's name.
was
of
Mario.
their Nintendo America's name was Mario. And so when Shigeru Miyamoto needed the name he named it after his landlord. And the landlord actually got kind of mad about being named Mario.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Was his name Mario?
No, it was Luigi Mario.
It was they were in Luigi's mansion, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, there's all these ghosts here."
Oh, Lord.
I think you should lick it, but
Why is it so important?
because
It establishes trust between a husband and a wife.
your reaction is going to be funny to the people who are watching.
But because you want a reaction, I would do everything in my power to not have a reaction.
But I know that the bitterant is so strong. It's just a weird flavor.
Except for me.
I don't want to lick
It
it.
hits immediately, except for you.
I'm immune to bitter, apparently. I'm so bitter myself that tasted sweet.
I'm good.
Two negatives make a positive.
Exactly.
Well, on that sad note, it's time to end.
Yeah. Tell her you'll get a tattoo if she licks it.
This actually makes it really better, and then you should just do a hard cut, but you can't. I've been trying to get her to lick it. The tagline on the back is "Party anywhere, anyway." That
That
involves
does not
licking
sound
this.
like a party. I don't know what kind of parties you go to, but that does not sound like a
Hey,
party.
James said anyway that I want to.
You want to.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you made it this far into the video, you've watched way too much of it, and I apologize. But go ahead and give it a like, because it'll show you want to see more content like this in the future. Comment down below if you've ever licked a Nintendo cartridge and how it was for you. Or anything related to any of the stuff that we talked about today. We'd like to carry on the conversation down in the comments below. Subscribe if you're not already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time we upload a video or go live. We think it's a good time hanging out with us. I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty fun. But thank you guys so much for watching, and of course,
May the force be with you.